Good morning, everybody. I missed you guys so much. In that little 2-week hiatus we had going on there. How are you guys? Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the channel. We are opening up today's vlog in my very messy playroom because it is with all my best intentions that I start off this video with a bit of a catch up on what's been going on, because there's been a lot going on. It's actually been a really weird, but in a good way weird, week or two, and I wanted to have that kind of catch up with you while I tidy up, because my time needs to be productive. Because if you also have 3 children, or in fact any number of children in that matter, you'll know you just don't really have time to do it all. So multitasking is my BFF at this stage in my life. How good I am at multitasking is another story for another day, because it's 0. But yeah, where do I even begin? I don't know. I feel like it just sounds a little bit random because I've not mentioned it really anywhere, and now I just feel like I've got a big update on the thing that I haven't mentioned, and that's just like, oh, okay, now you're just like rambling, so just get into it. Basically, as lots of you guys will probably know, because I think I have mentioned it here and there, we are renting this house. Obviously, when we first moved back from America, we were just like, we just want to stay somewhere that was close to our family. We obviously didn't want to buy anywhere without seeing it first, so we were just like, let's just rent for a little while until we kind of find our feet and sort ourselves out. So ever since we first came back from America, we've been kind of very casually looking at properties. We hadn't really been going to view any. We'd just kind of been being nosy on Rightmove, had alerts on and everything like that. Then over the last couple of weeks, things started to kind of ramp up. All of a sudden we were seeing some houses come on the market that we really liked the look of, and there was one house. Why do I feel like I'm gonna actually cry? Guys, I'm too emotional for this. One house that came on the market that straight away both Connor and I were like, oh my god, that's our dream home. Just the kind of whole situation of the house is, it's a home that I didn't think we would be getting for another few years. Like, we've obviously kind of been up in the air about what to do about our housing situation. We weren't sure if we wanted to do like a huge renovation job and then live there for a couple of years and then sell that to make money on that property and then move into like our forever home that we'd be in for years and years and years. Second we saw this house on Rightmove, guys, both of us, and it's very, I want to say both of us because it's actually really rare that both Connor and I feel the same way about a property. Connor is so like picky and hard to please, which pays off being a good thing because I'm so impulsive and I just like love everything, and the second I like something I'm like, oh my god, I really like it. And Connor's like, let's hold our horses, is it really the one for us? And it's like, that's just him with everything we ever do in life, so I need him to ground me. But when even he was like, wow, no, like that's an incredible house, both got really excited about the idea of it, went to go and view it, fell in love with it. Like, guys, seriously, when I tell you, what it reminds me of is the house out of Father of the Bride. Basically just like the most picturesque, beautiful family home that we would be in forever. Like it would literally is our dream family home that I would want to stay in until my children are grown-ups. It's just everything I've ever dreamt of and more. So anyway, we went to go and view it. We then went back for a second viewing with our brother-in-law Jordan, because he does property development and stuff like that. This would be a bit of a doer-upper. He was like, oh my god, like, yeah, this is an incredible house, love it for you guys, da-da-da. So then we ended up placing an offer. There have now been 4 offers on this property, guys, and I am freaking out because today, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be the day that we find out if it's gonna be ours or not. I'm trying to tell myself to be cool, okay? I'm trying to tell myself to be chill. I'm trying to tell myself that this is a particularly special home, and if it's meant for us, it's already ours, you know, and if it's not meant for us, then that's fine. And there is another dream family home that we will be very happy in for years to come that maybe isn't on the market yet, or that we haven't come across yet, And that's fine. Like, this isn't the house for us if it's not for us, if that makes sense. But I just have this feeling. And I wanted to vlog today because that's honestly, it might sound like the most ridiculous thing in the world, but that's the reason why I haven't picked up the camera at all really over the last few days, is because when I have something on my mind and it's like not in my control, I'm like anticipating results based off of something else, like it's in someone else's hands. I am weird, to be honest. I can't get out of my head. I am fixated on it. I'm obsessing over it. Every single one of my thoughts, my daily actions is like based around that situation. And I just thought today, do you know what? We're either gonna get it or we're not, you know? And damn right I will be probably crying if we don't get it. I'll be crying if we do get it, I have to be honest. But I will be sad if we don't get it. But like I said, I'm just trying to remind myself that everything happens for a reason. But I just thought, let's just bring you guys along for the journey anyway, because that's my life. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's been going on with me, guys. I was meant to be telling you all about why I tidied all of this up. Yeah, I'm also kind of just vlogging today to keep my mind off of it. Like, I know otherwise I will literally be calling the estate agents every minute. I'll be like asking Con if he's spoken to the bank and the accountants and like I just need to actually relax and be a cool person for once in my life. Gosh, stop thinking about the house, stop thinking about the house, stop thinking about the house. But I just know it's meant for us, and I want it so much. Okay, but just shut up about the house. Is there toy storage for their bath? Like, why is it down here? Do you know what? Sometimes when you're just a mum, you just have to think, like, I'm just not even going to question that. Better for my mentee H if I just don't even bat an eyelid, you know? Do you know what? That would do. Anyway, so today is Thursday. Thursdays I go to Pilates and have my therapy. So it's a nice day for me today. I feel like I literally always go to Pilates whenever I'm vlogging, but guys, like, I have to be honest, that's like one of the most exciting parts of my week. I just think it's so crazy how fast time runs away with you, especially when you're a mum. Like, what do you mean it's been a whole nother week? What do you mean we're 6 months of the year through? Literally have 6 months left of 2025. Looking on my Instagram this morning, it was actually a year ago today that we announced that Honey was on her way, and I can't believe that's only been a year, because life a year ago for us looked so different. Obviously, we were literally living in America. Romeo was a baby, like he still is my baby, but I mean, he was like a baby. I don't even think he was walking, was he? Maybe just starting to. And now he's like literally a walking, talking guy. Like you can literally have like a full conversation with him. Honey's here, she's obviously 6 months old, she's rolling over, she's got a whole personality. Oh my gosh, it's just crazy. We live back in England now, not buying a house, our like dream home that we're going to be in forever and ever and ever. I could have a little chat with you guys about a bit of a postpartum update, because I'm 6 months postpartum now. Can't lie, I feel as like, why does Connor do stuff like that? Why does he put a hat in a mug? Every time around the 6 month postpartum period, I just feel like a fog has been lifted. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's maybe something about the fact that obviously Honey is now practically sleeping through the night. She might wake up once in the night every few nights, but on the whole, my sleep is so much better. My body feels a little bit more like something I'm used to again. Start to get a bit more of excitement about, like, you know, dressing myself and like looking nice a bit more. Remembering that time by myself and for myself is important, filling up my own cup is important. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's only now that I'm 6 months postpartum that I can give like a true review on what it's like to have 3 children, and I figured let's talk about it. So here's the crazy thing. When I just had Saint and he was a 6 month old, as a first time mum, you are like, I just felt so flustered looking back. I don't think I did like At the time, I didn't realise it. So flustered, so nervous about doing everything right, almost feeling like I trusted other people's opinions and verdicts and pieces of advice and tips more than I trusted myself. Honestly, doing anything with my baby was like hard. Like even getting out of the house or like getting dressed, it was like my mission for the day. Like it was so tough. The crazy thing is, now that I have 3 of them, if I just have Honey by myself, I'm like, the world is my oyster. I'm a free woman. I basically have no children with me today. My point is that your confidence really grows the more that you have, I have found. And I am loving it. I definitely think there is a sense of just like letting it be. Like if I'm by myself with all 3 of them, I'm like, you know what? Carry on. I'm here if there's a fire. I'm here if anyone is hurt. I'm here if I need to fix something. But other than that, you guys just crack on. And I also think a really amazing part of parenting that I'm getting to now that Romeo is that tiny bit older, where you can actually like talk to him and have a conversation with him, is that him and Saint are playing so well, like by themselves. They love to just play their own games, make their own games. Romeo is obsessed with copying every single thing that Saint does, like everything. When I tell you, even down to like a facial expression, Romeo will literally, it's so funny, I can like see him clock that Saint has done something, and then he'll go and do the exact same thing. It is so cute, so hilarious, and I love that they've got each other. Like one of the best things I've ever done in life is give Saint and Romeo each other, in my opinion, because I know what it's like, obviously, to have all of my sisters. I've got 4 sisters. I don't know what I'd do without any one of them, and I obviously don't know what it's like to have a brother, but for me, Saint and Romeo having each other and having that brotherly bond for the rest of their life is like gorgeous. I just love it. I can hear Connor coming in. By the way, I'm just making my quick little morning drink. I'll always try and have a protein shake, but we are low on protein. So I grabbed a couple of these from Tesco Whoosh. They're just the Skyr protein yogurt drinks. And I've put 3 of my Armour sachets in here. If you guys haven't ever had these, they're like my game changer when it comes to my supplements. Hello.
Hiya, darling. I think I'm falling for you. Nice outfit. Hello. What's your name? Who are you? Haven't seen you in a while.
Sainsbury's pyjama girl.
Oh, okay.
Are you excited to get great news about our house today?
Of course. I'm manifesting it the whole way home. I was thinking, please, Lord, bring us good news.
I was just giving an honest review of what it's like to have 3 kids. Now that I'm 6 months postpartum.
Honest review?
Yeah.
I thought on 3 kids 6 months into the job role, getting easier day by day.
100%.
More fun day by day.
100%.
And yeah, like you said, it feels like we've got 3 kids now.
Yeah.
Where we can actually do like.
And it feels like we can do it more together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it was normally you
with the newborn, and then you with the older 2. Connor practically solo parented Saint and Romeo for like the
6 months.
6 months, really. Yeah, because I feel like it's literally been within the last couple of weeks I've been able to like do the boys' bedtime routines again, and I've just been able to like leave you with Honey. Well, that obviously I think that's a massive thing to do with breastfeeding, because I'm not breastfeeding anymore. I definitely think breastfeeding adds a whole nother element to that postpartum period and having a baby.
Yeah.
Because if I was bottle feeding from the start, it probably would have looked very different.
And you were like exclusively, like you weren't even pumping.
No.
It was just
exclusively breastfeeding.
Exclusively breastfeeding.
Oh, I can't believe I did that! Listen, mums in general are freaking superheroes, so are dads. But I will say, exclusively breastfeeding mums, they're a whole nother level. Like, breastfeeding
well done,
is
you.
hard work. It's like when, this is this similar feeling I can imagine when you finish a High Rocks. You're like,
okay.
I can't believe I did that. You're like, I actually can't believe I just enjoyed
Maybe the
that.
marathon.
Maybe, marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah, High Rocks, yeah, actually,
Do you
you're
know what I
right.
mean?
I will give myself the
Yeah,
credit.
you deserve more than the High Rocks.
London Marathon,
Yeah.
I did that, you know?
Well, you do one of them
The
every single day.
hormones, yeah, when you're pregnant. Come on, guys, he knows all the stats. Who the hell was that? Did you just hear something out there?
That must be the spirits of the houses coming to tell us that we've got good news.
We've got a house.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there are spirits in that house?
No.
Actually, I did a little bit, but they were all
Don't
nice.
say this else because I will sabotage us.
No,
if there's any
they were
inkling-
nice. I felt like they were nice. I felt like they were just watching
Where
the
in the house
family
were
walk
they?
through the house in the living room. I felt like they were just there and they were like, we'd happily have you live here. That's just what I
don't
feel.
wanna hear that
I just feel
info.
like I'm just honest. I felt like there was a little old lady spirit as well.
I love you so much, old grandma. Please let us in your house. Please don't do anything to scare me in the night.
Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like we've made it. I'm 6 months postpartum.
We made it. We're out of the trenches. Let's go. We got our life back.
No, I just want to say as well to any other parents out there that are in the newborn trenches. Okay, you are in. I mean, even like, you know, we're speaking as if 6 months postpartum, hallelujah. Like,
They're 18 years old and
yeah,
by themselves.
yeah. I just feel like, babe, do what you have to do. Have confidence in yourself that you can do it. Do you know what I was thinking yesterday, Con? I'm actually going to have to put this drink down because I will get mad and wave it around. I think this is delayed postpartum rage coming out.
Uh-oh.
Check me if I get too passionate about this, okay? I was thinking, do you know how when Honey was a really tiny baby and she was in the carrier on me, or the sling on me most of the time?
Yeah.
I can't believe people on my YouTube comments, not you lot, not the nice lot. There were people on my YouTube comments that were actually giving me grief about having Honey in the carrier. Can you believe?
How dare
Can
you?
believe that? Like my
What was wrong with her
freaking
being in the carrier though?
5-week-old. It was like, oh, she's always in the carrier. Is there ever going to be a video where Honey's not in the carrier? Are you ever going to spend time with your other 2 children? Like, leave me alone.
Let me get through.
Recovering from birth, okay. Baby that I'm exclusively breastfeeding.
You tell him, Bubby.
Okay.
This is like the.
This is for the haters.
This is like the TikTok. Right, guys, my wife's got a pregnancy story to tell you, and you better all clap and you all better sing her praises, all right? Go on, Bubby, you tell her.
Everyone saying Connor didn't get a word in edgeways with Honey. Everyone's saying that I didn't have any time with Saint and Romeo. Did you have a day in my shoes, babe? Did you have a 3-year-old
Did you?
little boy and a crazy little 18-month-old boy who, may I add, are the most... They love fighting, they're boisterous, they're crazy, they run around. Do you think me, who was having 0 amount of sleep in the night, had the energy to be a Dominus Rex with Saint when he wanted to play fight at 8 p.m? Do you think I had the energy when Romeo would throw his food off of his high chair and scream because we'd offered him the snack that he had actually asked for? Like, how dare we do that? Like, I am sorry if...
Babe, you don't need to apologise to anyone.
I don't need to
You don't need
apologise.
to apologise to anyone.
I don't.
You don't need to apologise to anyone.
I did such a good job.
We did the best we could
We
do.
did
We did the best
such
we
a
could
good
do.
job.
We did the best
And
we
there's
could.
nothing wrong with baby wearing. I will say that to my grave. Wear your baby, because do you know what? Now she's 6 months. When was the last time I had her in the carrier? I actually can't even remember. Like, it just goes by like that. She had amazing naps in that carrier. Oh,
She
do you
did-
know what?
she
I'm
did
just not
enjoy
even gonna.
naps.
I'm just not even. It was the only way I could get laundry done. Do you know what I mean? So, guys out there, parents out there, don't let the haters get to you. And if that hater's like your dad saying that, or like, I remember when Saint was, gosh, there's a lot of postpartum
Come on,
rage coming
Bobby.
out right now. No, listen, like, I love my dad to pieces, but I do remember when Saint was about 4 days old and he came around to see him. And he was asleep on my chest and I was sat on the sofa and my dad was like, do you realise you're making a rod for yourself there? With, like, if you let him sleep on you all the time, he's not going to sleep on... Like, Dad, I love you, I appreciate you. He was 4 days old. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe if he was 4 years old and doing that, you could maybe say I was making a rod for myself. But just my point is...
You know what's best.
You know what's best. Regardless of whoever's saying it to you, like, just...
Follow your mother's intuition
That's
or your dad's
right,
intuition,
Bab.
you know?
That's right. Coming from Dad of the Year, seriously. Am I drunk or something?
Are you drunk?
Like,
you're singing my praises today. My gosh, and last night you posted me on your Instagram story. God.
yeah, I
I
did.
know. Where'd that come from?
Well, you were out watching Jurassic Park with Jordan and Lucy, and I was just like...
What can I do? I know, I'll post my hubby on my story.
No, I watched Desperate Housewives.
I know.
So good.
Can't wait to watch that with you.
10 out of 10. Yeah, but you already told me back in the day when we first got together that you fancied one of the Housewives.
Shut up,
So I was
Gabby.
watching that. Okay, Con,
No.
you're actually supposed to say, oh, which one?
Oh.
I don't fancy any of them. Not shout out Gabby. I did have a night out for her last night.
Did you see her?
Yeah.
What, Gabriella?
Even Longoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Desperate Housewives. It's funny that your husband's like watched the whole season.
Have you watched all of them?
No, I think there's like 10 seasons. I got to like 8.
When did you watch them?
E4, honey. Back in school. In my single days.
In your little room with your
My
little
little
telly.
room. Isolated from the world.
Night man,
Jump into
night
bed.
dad.
Get my Desperate Housewives on. Yeah, although I can't really remember much. Did you meet Susan?
I can't. I'm
Is it
not at the
Claire?
stage
Oh
yet.
god, it's all coming back. Claire's one of the
actually-
twins, isn't she? Oh, she's not a twin. Oh.
Dad?
Hi. Are you okay? You look so beautiful. What outfit you got on? Not your Ralph Lauren. Is that right?
I'm just a little girl. My name is Bunny Jane. My mommy loves me very much. I'm just a cutie girl. I live down Cutie Lane. I'm so clever and gorgeous.
We got a barbecue tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cook?
Right guys, welcome to my supplement cupboard. In here is everything that keeps me ticking. On the left I have my morning supplements, on the right I have my nighttime supplements. I'll just quickly run you through them, but honestly, one thing that I feel like I have not slept on this postpartum, and I really feel like, you know, now that I've been doing it for a few months, I'm like reaping a lot of the rewards, is taking my supplements and doing research into the ones that I should be having at this period in my life. So obviously I was breastfeeding. There are a couple of things here that are still left over from when I was breastfeeding, stuff like milk thistle, but there are obviously still benefits of taking the things that I was taking when I was breastfeeding. I'm just going to kind of take, and like my postnatal multivitamin, like I don't really need to take this now that I'm not breastfeeding. I could just take a normal multivitamin, but I've got like a few days left worth. So take this all with a pinch of salt, and do remember that this is very specific to me. Obviously, if you're looking at like developing your supplement routine, which I would highly recommend doing, by the way, like I can't believe there was a day in my life not so long ago where I wasn't even taking a multivitamin. Like now that I have been on this stuff really consistently, and I feel like I'm seeing such a difference in the way I feel, in the way my body feels, I just think it's so important to look after your health. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be like this massive health guru, because we all know I'm not. We all know I love food that is definitely not healthy. But listen, I'm just a girl trying to do her best and supplements really help me. Here's everything I take. So I will start off with my multivitamin. This is by the brand Ritual. I really love their stuff. Got onto it when I was out in America. I'll take a B complex plus vitamin. This also has choline in it, but I do take a separate choline supplement. Choline's really good for your brain. I actually had a vitamin B shot the other day with Wellness Injections Co, who is local to me. She's one of my closest friends. I also had a collagen shot at the same time. Collagen, I'm going to do like a course of 6, and I'm not going to bore you with all of like this details now, but basically, like I said, I just wanted to kind of start really investing into my health and wellness. Collagen, which I take my Revive Collagen sachets. These are 1 a day. These are brilliant. If you don't know about collagen, oh my gosh, I feel like this is my like ride or die supplement. I've been taking collagen for a while. You start to lose your collagen levels. They drop off from the age of like 25. So I'm 30 this year. So this is something I'm really, really keen on like having really consistently in my routine through the years. Tried loads. I don't know if I still have the one that I was taking in here, but I was basically taking a tablet style of collagen, which was 6 tablets a day, which is just ridiculous because with all of the other stuff I'm taking, it was just like so many tablets. It felt a bit weird. But because this is 1 liquid sachet a day, I really like it, and it also doesn't taste gross. I literally just got this. And that's my collagen done for the day. So good. I take my Nutrafol as well. This is for postpartum hair loss. Obviously, you guys know I'm on a huge hair growth journey still. Really feel like I'm seeing the results of that now as well. This obviously is not just down to like my supplements and stuff, but I do think that they have a huge part to play in it. I obviously use lots of hair care stuff. What I was going to say was I haven't been sleeping on my supplements, my skincare and my hair care. They are the 3 non-negotiables that I've had. Even in the really early newborn days, I was so consistent with all of this stuff because it was the one thing in the trenches of like no sleep, having a baby on me 24/7, that just made me feel a little bit more like me. Obviously, I take a probiotic. I also take that with my Epitome. I've started these very recently, so I don't know if I can say much about the results of them yet, but they're meant to be amazing. Just really good for supporting gut health. I also take my fish oil, and what else do I take? I think that's it in the morning, other than my Armour, which I've already showed you guys. And I also take evening primrose oil. This is meant to be, again, really good for things like skin, hair, nails, etc. Hello, sweetie. You sit here and help me, don't you? My lovely boy. In the evening, I will take zinc, hyaluronic acid, ashwagandha, milk thistle, because like I said, I have it left over from when I was breastfeeding, and magnesium. I do have a link to all of the supplements that I take on my Amazon storefront, which, reminder, Prime Day is coming up. Let me know in the comments what you guys are looking for if you are looking to shop on Amazon Prime Day. It's like the best time of the whole year to get anything because it's like incredible sales. I'm going to be... Oh my gosh, Haki does as well. Haki. Save me. Save me. I'm going to be doing loads of stuff on my Amazon storefront for Prime Day, but just about supplements, if you're curious. Everything I take is on there. Obviously use with your doctor's advice though. Okay, now I need to go and get ready for Pilates, and it's a beautiful day, and I have a magical feeling that we're gonna get the house of our dreams. Tell me what you need if she's 17. They're just girls. They're just girls. I cannot stop listening to the 1975 ever since their set at Glastonbury last weekend. One thing you might not know about me, and I've actually had people say to me before, oh, I wouldn't have put you as a 1975 girly, and I actually don't know what that means, but anyway, I'm like a really big 1975 fan. I absolutely love them. I'm in Love With You was, as some of you guys will probably know, our song for Romeo when I was pregnant with him, and it just makes me really emotional, and yeah, I just love them. I think there were so many good songs. I think they were brilliant at Glastonbury. I'd absolutely love to see them live. I did actually try to get Glastonbury tickets when I found out that they were headlining, and like just go for literally the 1975 set, but obviously I didn't manage to go. But that's fine because I've got the rest of my life to be a 1975 concert queen, do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I've just pulled up to Pilates. I'm very excited for today's class. I try to do 2 Pilates classes a week. Obviously with 3 children, finding the time to like come all the way into town to go to Pilates and then have my Pilates class. It takes up a good couple of hours of the day, but it's so worth it because it always leaves me feeling so amazing and strong, and I feel like I'm noticing a real difference in my, not only like the way my body is starting to look, but also my strength. Like I know this is actually quite an embarrassing thing to admit, but how I can notice that Pilates is making a difference. When I would like lie down in the bath, I literally used to have to like hoist myself up, like hold on to either side of the bathtub and like pull myself up when I was like washing my hair or whatever. The other day, I literally just like did a like sit up without holding on to anything. I thought, oh my god, my core is finally coming back together after 3 pregnancies in 4 years. I just really love it, and it makes me just feel so good. So I do put in the time and the effort to come, and on the days that I'm not doing Pilates, which is obviously 5 days a week, if I do Pilates twice a week, I take the dogs on a really nice long walk, like usually an hour. So I'm getting in my movement every day, and I feel like it's just doing me the world of good. But yeah, hot mum reminder, you deserve time to exercise, you deserve time for yourself, you deserve to feel good.
Hi,
Good
Kate.
morning! Oh my
Right.
god, how's Glastonbury?
Control the carriage in and think about taking your heels up. Check in with your knees as well. Make sure they're not flaring out. They're staying nice and parallel. So every time we're sitting into that squat. Good, heels are up. Like that, so much better. Last 2, exhale as you lift. Keep the resistance in those hands. 1 more. Take the hips down, press up. Well done, and then nice and steady melt all the way down. Well done. So done. Good. Okay. Find your neutral spine. We're going to find a little box position. This is all going to be a little bit heavy, but we're not going to be here for long. You've got it. Extend, bend, lower the knees down. Perfect. Imagine there's a tray of drinks on your back. We keep the belly button up towards our spine. We don't go flopping. We've got it. Take that pause every time. Really nice. We just form and just reach the carriage away. Oh, well done. It's a lot for the shoulders. Let the carriage glide in. Hold. Find that big stretch. Find that bend in the front knee. Hold it down. And now come up. Keep your...
Okay, finished Pilates. Good session today. So happy I made the time to go. I have popped to the shops. I'm just parked up in the underground car park at the moment because next week is actually Saint's 4th birthday. I have a week left of Saint being 3 forever. And then he's just going to be 4, and then he's basically going to be 21, and then... His birthday's next week. We are actually celebrating with the family tomorrow. We're going to have a big family barbecue and we're going to have everyone round. So I'm going to go to M&S food hall, obviously, and get a few bits. And there's also an incredibly gorgeous, cutesy little toy shop in Bath that has always been around, but when we moved to America, they opened in the store like opposite where they were before, and this new store space that they have is like huge, and we've taken the boys in there like a few weeks ago when we first came back, and they absolutely loved it. They have so many really beautiful toys in there. So I'm gonna go and just have a little browse and see if there's anything that I can pick up for him while I'm here by myself, because this is probably the last time I'm gonna be in town near a toy shop completely by myself without anybody else to think about before his birthday. On Saint's birthday list this year, we have, Let me think. Dinosaurs, obviously, because he's the most dino-obsessed little boy in the world. We also have a castle. He has a little friend that is really into like knights and horses and castles. And Saint's really taken a shining to that topic too. So his like main #1 thing was a castle, which I bought him the Playmobil one from Amazon. Or Smith's Toys. I've done a little order on Smith's Toys and a little order on Amazon. Look, a beautiful bath this morning. Isn't this just dreamy? I just love it so much. I think I'm going to quickly pop to the toy shop first, so I'm not lugging around all of my food. Would love to have a pop in there, but Connor's already texting me like, please don't dilly-dally, because he wants to go on a run. So, unfortunately, my time is limited. Okay, this is it. It's called My Small World. It's so beautiful. Seriously, I love it. Hello! This is why I don't let myself come in toy shops very much, because I will just get so distracted at things for all three of them. Like, I love that for Romeo. So cute. I love how it's grouped into ages. So they've got My First Year, The Big One, Two for Joy, Best of Three, Forever Wild, High Five. So this is Saint's section I'm gonna look at. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I feel like he'd love this. But this is a good idea. It's like a little magnetic board with shapes, and then they've got cards that you create the shape for. I feel like you'd really enjoy that actually. They've also got a really good section over there. It's more sensory stuff. Magnetic tiles, obviously. Oh, he is into planets and stuff. Glow in the dark puzzle. I love all of this make-believe stuff. So cute. Okay, so this is what he was obsessed with when we came in together, and they've got it right over there. It's just this little construction toy with some diggers. I feel like my own inner child is like coming alive in here. In another life, I own a toy shop just like this. They have the most gorgeous books in here as well, like really like beautiful kind of keepsake books. Like look at this one about aeroplanes. I love these kind of books as well because you can use them for decor pieces. Not that Saint's thinking of that, obviously, he just likes to look at the pictures, but I mean from a mom point of view. They also have the really beautiful Mary Mary brand in here, which I love. I've actually already done a bit of an online order for some dinosaur Mary Mary stuff. Let's see if any of the stuff I've got is over here. So I've got this party garland coming, and I've got, oh my gosh, dinosaur party hats. Oh my gosh, I feel like he would love that. I've got that cake topper. I haven't decided what cake I'm gonna do for him yet. I think I've got these party hats that I'm gonna put on his dinosaurs the morning of his birthday. That is so cute. This, you can put cupcakes on. Cake pinata, I've got a dinosaur pinata coming. Oh my gosh, what have I just found? Oh my gosh, how amazing is that? Wow, oh my gosh. Oh, a bug hotel. I've wanted to get one of these for Romeo for literally the longest time. I feel like he would absolutely love that. Got the goods. Do a little haul when I get home. You're very happy 4-year-old on the 10th of July. I'm just gonna quickly run back and do a little barbecue haul. Oh, that sounds really nice. All the chicken shawarma. Next of the bust. Try some of those. Bread. Oh my gosh, these dips look unreal. Chicken shawarma dip, chicken Caesar dip, herby Greek feta dip. I think we should get that. New York pastrami dip. Connor will go mad if he knew I didn't get that. Some meringues, Oh yes. Look at my baby girl! Whoa, bunny! You be careful in there. Guys, she's in a jumperoo. Let me see that beautiful smile. Are you so clever? Yeah, you like it in there, don't you? Can you believe she's in a jumperoo, guys? She's a big girl. Oh my goodness. She really, really likes it in there. Look at you, darling. I leave you for 2 hours with Daddy and you've got no bow on. Looks like he spiked your hair up. Buttons undone. Dribble bib nowhere to be found. Socks off. What's going on? Darling girl. How cute is the jumperoo, by the way? We got it from Smith's Toys. You know when babies just hit that point and they're like, right, I need my jumperoo. Like, she was just desperate to be standing up on our legs all the time. Just like she's hit that age where she's not a little tiny baby that she just like doesn't care anymore. She has to be being kept busy and we all know about it. Because you're the queen of the house. You're Minnie Mouse. Oh my goodness. So much fun. Play your piano. Okay, let's move you over here so you don't feel left out. Oh, she's on the move. She's on the move. Everyone watch out. Honey is spinning around. You're so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to do a little haul of everything I got Saint for his 4th birthday. I am always really interested to see toy inspiration and what other people are buying for their children when it comes to toys, educational purposes, ways to keep them busy. I just love it. So I thought, let's share what we bought him. So at the toy shop just then, I bought him a few Tonys. Now I saw these ones that say they're from age 6+. Obviously Saint is turning 4. However, what I will say is that Saint is very, very interested in things that feel a little bit older than his age. He is, like I have said about 100 times, so interested in dinosaurs. He's also started to pay a lot more attention to things like history and space, and more like, I don't know, it kind of feels like he's breaking free of like the baby era in life and really coming into his own as like a little boy with really big interests and some really big topics. And so when I saw the 6+ audiobook Tonys, I thought, I think they'd be perfect for Saint. There's one by the National Geographic, which is this dinosaur one, and the lady on the till said it is like an incredible audiobook that he would really, really love. So I've got him that one. I also bought him this other National Geographic Kids one, which is a spaceman, so that's going to be all about space. And then from the younger kids bit, I got him these, Percy the Park Keeper, because he really loves the Percy the Park Keeper books. And then I also got him this Roald Dahl one. This has SEO Trot, The Enormous Crocodile, The Giraffe, The Pelly and Me. And I used to love all of those books when I was little. Roald Dahl was like a huge favourite for me. I used to have like a big treasury of all of his books. And up until now, I've kind of felt like they've just been a little bit too old for Saint, because obviously they don't really have like loads of pictures in the Roald Dahl books. But I feel like now he's really, really into stories that are just a little bit older, you guys should see. Honey, I'm just going to have her like that because you're so funny. Are you just looking at me? You're just listening? You're saying, yeah, Mum. Yeah, I picked up those. And then I bought the crane. The construction crane that I know that he is going to love, because when we went in to the toy shop together a few weeks ago, he was just playing with it non-stop, and he actually said when we went in together then that he really would love to put that on his birthday wish list. To go with that, I bought him this little digger. You can never have too many little diggers, construction vehicles. A really nice display in the shop of a few of these different types of diggers with the crane, the little building men, a couple of bricks. All the bricks were sold out, so I might have to just pop on Amazon and see if they have them. She's written down the name for me. But they're like what you pick up with the crane, so I thought they're kind of an essential piece to the puzzle. Oh, another Tony that I bought was this other National Geographic one about whales that he would love. He's very into mosasauruses at the moment. Every single day I'm having to show him pictures of mosasaurus on my phone, other underwater dinosaurs, megalodons. He's really into like the underwater historic world at the moment. So also bought him that magnetics geoform frame thing. Thought that was a really brilliant idea, and I haven't really seen very many toys like that. I feel like he would just get lost with that for hours. He is really into sorting, organising. No doubt Romeo will have fun with that too. That's the great thing when you have two close in age, is that like all of these toys, obviously they're for Saint's birthday, but it's just like a bit of a toy refresh for both of them. A few bits I ordered off of Amazon. Now some of this might seem really random, just bear with. Like I feel like when they get to this age, it's less about like, oh, the cutesy stuff and more of the what are they actually gonna really love. A Thanos toy. He is really into evil warlords, baddies, villains, like he's gonna have a field day with him. Got a Megalodon. Now I did actually buy two of the same because Romeo will not let it stand. We are reaching that point now where we have to buy them every single one of the same thing, don't we? Like we can't even have a colour variation because Romeo just wants the one that Saint has, Saint wants the one that Romeo has. So 2 Megalodons it is. I saw these monster truck pyjamas on Amazon that I thought that he would really love. Do you know what, honey? I can't wait till this is you. And we're going to do princesses and we're going to do pink stuff and Minnie Mouse. One of his favourites. Any of you guys are interested in any of this? I feel like boy mum toys are kind of one of those cliches that like unless you're a boy mum, this is like not interesting. If you're not a boy mum and you're watching this, I love you and appreciate you so much. I love and appreciate you obviously if you're a boy mum too. But like this is a real like cliche thing, I feel like. So any other boy mums out there who are also looking for their 4-year-olds, I've got you, girl. Amazon storefront. Just to add to the collection, a Carnotaurus dinosaur. What do you think about that? He's a bit crazy, isn't he? Yeah. What do you think about that? These big dinos here, I don't know if you can see them, him and him. They're like these mega dinosaurs and they were from Amazon and they were like the best purchase I've ever made for the boys. Got him some Spider-Man walkie-talkies that I think he's going to have lots of fun with Romeo and Con. I got him, are you okay over there? These water guns because obviously the weather's so nice at the moment. You like these as well, don't you? Here's your toy. We're not going to let you have a water gun for another few years. That's right. A huge Godzilla that is basically half the size of me to join his friends over there. Oh my gosh, he's going to absolutely freak when he meets him. Titan Godzilla. He's going to go down like an absolute treat. Then finally, I think this is called Arwen's Castle. Yeah, it's the Playmobil castle. So I'm sure he's going to be very happy with all of that. My big 4-year-old boy, can you believe your brother's going to be 4? I'm not sure where I'm going to hide all of this because he's so smart. He will literally sniff it out anywhere. If he sees this, like if he literally saw that or that, he would know what it is.
Oh my gosh. That Godzilla.
I know.
I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I know. Isn't he going to just love that so much?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I know.
What do you think, Bunny? Is it funny?
She's a bit shocked.
Yeah, it's bigger than you. Wow.
You only turned 4 once, hey?
Seems so.
Oh, big boy. Can you believe he's going to be 4? This time 4 years ago, Mummy was so heavily pregnant.
That's right, Bunny. Now you're baby, aren't you? Your baby Queenie.
Where are we going to hide this all? Hello. Good evening. Hello. What a superb job of dinner you've done, Bubby.
Thanks, darling.
Hello, Fresh. Back on it, aren't we?
Back on it.
We love it.
Back on feeling good.
Every single time. Oh gosh, look at the state of that.
Away from it, we just...
Every single time we're back on it, we're like, why did we stop? Aren't we? Every single time. It just is so, like, convenient and great, and we just love it, and always so yummy. Guys, we've got a bit of an update about the house.
We didn't get the house. It's actually a bit of a sad moment for us, isn't it? Come on.
I'm actually really, really, really down about it.
Ellie was very...
More so than I thought well, no, actually, I knew I would be sad.
I knew if we didn't get this house, you would be...
I'm gutted. I am gutted. But... I don't know, there might be like a tiny, tiny bit of hope left. But as it stands, we don't have the house, do we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's not the news I was hoping for, I have to be honest. But Connor was doing a great job of cheering me up earlier when he was saying
What did I say to you, Bubby? Go on, you tell him.
What is meant for us will not pass us by.
That's it.
Which is very true. And I know that, like, I think of all of the houses that we were looking at, I don't know if we ever actually spoke about this anywhere online. Before we decided to move to America and we still lived in our old house that lots of you guys will probably remember in England, like the one that like we got married in, we had Saint there, etc.
The one we bought.
Before we even decided or even thought about moving to America, we decided we wanted to sell that house. So we were looking at buying other houses around. And we got so close to buying a good handful of different houses at different points, didn't we? And every single one, we were like, oh my God, like that is a really, really incredible house. Like we'd be there for forever. And obviously now, you know, we're like, what, 2 years down the line of that? You can so clearly see all of the reasons why we didn't get that house. Like,
and that'd be the same with this house in 2 years' time.
I know.
Of course, we didn't get that
like
house.
if we'd have bought one of those houses a couple of years ago, we wouldn't have Honey.
Wouldn't have Honey, wouldn't have America, wouldn't even have had the chance to have bought our dream house, which we're not getting now. But, you know.
Yeah. It's like that
Everything
butterfly effect,
happens
isn't
for
it?
a reason,
But in the moment, I'm really having a hard time of like accepting it. I think because maybe it just like reminded me of what I so badly want.
How close you were to having it.
Yeah. It's just given me a bit of fire. I think just obviously it's only been literally a couple of months since we moved back from America, but we've
only really been looking for the last month.
I know,
really.
I know. It really felt as if it like all the stars had aligned perfectly, and that was like our house, and I really got emotionally carried away with it. So that now is my thing I'm gonna try and take forward to not get emotionally invested.
Alright, I'll bring that up.
But that's just who I am as well.
It is who you are.
It is who I am,
That's why
and
I love you. That's why we all love you.
I can't be anything else, you know?
You're
I try really hard to be like
0
cool
or
about
100, aren't
it.
you?
But that's
You're
exactly
either
me.
all in or you're
Yeah, I am like everything
Yeah.
in. And that I was on this house.
You
and
were.
so I'm really upset about it.
But you never know.
You never know. And also,
There's better things out there. If it's not
what
meant for
is
us.
meant for us is coming.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We all have to accept rejection in this life. I just handle it badly.
Yeah, so a little bit of sad news to end the vlog on. But
Yeah, but that's fine because do you know what? I feel like I was really, as I said at the start of the vlog, I hadn't picked up the camera and vlogged in a few days because that was so heavily on my mind. Like, it all happened very quickly and we really wanted it to happen. And I'm hugely fearful of Evil Eye.
Whoa, what's that?
Baby, have I not told you?
You're not talking about Evil Eye.
Baby, Evil Eye is when you're doing something and you like tell other people that you're doing it, but it's not completed yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So then evil eye is when people will project like
let's stop it.
Yeah. Even with like, oh, I hope they don't get that. Da da da. You know what? People can just be not you guys, but like some people in life are just
Evil eye.
not very happy for other people, aren't they? So I am very fearful of that. You guys know I really am very spiritual with stuff like that. But I feel like now that this has happened, it's kind of been like a bit of a plaster of opening up our journey with finding a house again. Like, I'd quite like to maybe bring you guys along to maybe some viewings if we go and find somewhere else that we really like. And
yeah, because this happened so fast. It was like we didn't really have time to really.
It was the first house we saw that we were like, oh my god, we could actually move house into this house. So it all just felt like a bit of a whirlwind. But now that I've been open about the fact that we're looking for somewhere, I think it would be quite fun to document that. So we'll see what happens. I think what we'll do now is we're happy here. We're happy here.
But happy here.
If the right house comes along, then it comes along and we'll go and look.
Yeah. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. Because guess what, honey? What is for you won't pass you by.
He's listened to too many Growing and Glowing episodes.
I just have it on repeat.
Yeah, so there we go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry it's been a little while since our last upload. We actually have a really, really exciting day tomorrow, guys. We're going to the Formula 1. Little mum and dad day out. Connor's really excited about it, which is nice. It'll be fun. I don't know what to expect. Even though, did we go to the Formula 1 before?
No. So that was at Silverstone.
But what was it?
It was when I used to work for that fuel company. And it was like massive trucks, remember? It was like almost like monster trucks racing around.
Really?
You don't remember? I don't remember much of it. It was a long time ago.
I remember vaguely like sitting in the stands and that was it. But yeah.
But this time we
don't know what to expect.
Much more.
We're doing a lot. Do you know what we're like going?
We're busy people.
Have you read the itinerary for it?
Oh no, have you?
Yeah. But anyway, so we're doing that tomorrow, and then this week is actually Saint's birthday, so I can't believe that.
Then we go on holiday.
Then we're going on holiday. Then
we go on holiday.
Then we've got a lot of things coming up actually, haven't we? So that'll be nice.
It's
so we're back on the vlogs now.
Really exciting summer.
Yeah.
Back in England.
And we're going to blink, and then it's going to be September, and then Saint's literally going to start school.
We've got 8 weeks to just...
I can't think about that. I've already been too emotional already about the house today. I'm not going to let myself go there about Saint's time school.
Anyone who's watching, if your kids have recently started school, tell us some good summer things to do to sort of like cherish this last summer.
Yeah, like if your kids went to school last September for the first time, what did you do in your last summer?
That makes it feel like really special and like
a
core memory.
I just can't. Don't call this the last summer. Don't do that. Anyway, right, we are gonna chill out and watch a bit of Desperate Housewives with our dinner. But we love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I know this was a long one today. Let me know if you enjoy a long vlog. I think this vlog's like nearly an hour long.
Whoa.
I know, it's a bit of a documentary.
I'm not even in it for that long, so it must just be you.
Oh, I was just chatting. We had a lot to catch up with, didn't we, angels? Love you guys so much. See you in the next vlog.
Love ya.
Bye, guys.